Hey, what's going on? If you're just hopping on, definitely come out and say what's up. Antonio Thompson here. Let's see what we got on for just joining us. Make sure you can hear me. Hey, Jubilant, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Great to have you on. If you're just coming out, come out and shout. Let me know where you are watching from. I will give you a shout out on the webinar on the Facebook Live. Hey, Yuri, what's going on? Got some exciting content for you all this evening. Hey, Evangeline, what's going on? Good evening, good evening. Exciting content for you all this evening. We are live on Facebook Live as well as here on the webinar. Super excited to be sharing with you this evening. We've got Melissa on. Hey, Melissa, what's going on Facebook Live? I got lots of things going on here from Indiana. What's up? Cool. So we're gonna rock and roll here in just a moment. Tonight's training is about a 3-step Facebook ad strategy to build your audience, generate leads and sales without the fear of losing money or spending dozens of hours trying to learn the process. You can do this even if you are brand new and never ever ran a Facebook ad before. Hey, Lori, what's going on? Hey, Suze from Toronto. Awesome. Got my tea here. I'm kind of fired up and excited to be training you this evening. It's 9 o'clock. Let's get started. Like, I like to be prompt, on time. Folks are late. That's on them. I'm going to go ahead and actually hide my face here. Just want to make sure you guys see me. I'm a real person. It's not a recording. This is actually live. I'm going to go ahead and minimize my face here. We'll turn my webcam off. And turn my mic off. I'm going to turn the webcam off. Go ahead and grab a pen, paper. I got some exciting and valuable content for you this evening. Turn off the cell phones, lock the door, tell, hey, Chris, what's going on? Hey, Marlon, what's going on? Lock the door, tell your family members not to disrupt you for the next hour or so. Hey, Toko, how are you? And we're gonna just dive right into the content. So my 3-step Facebook ad strategy to build your audience, generate endless leads and sales without the fear of losing money or spending dozens of hours trying to learn this process of Facebook ads. Hey, Colleen, what's going on? All right, got a couple questions for you before we get started. Just curious, and I love engagement, love interaction. How would it feel if you had an endless flow of quality people to talk to about your product, service, or opportunity? Comment in the chat, let me know, how would you feel, right? If you had like an endless flow of people, prospects to talk to about your product, service, or opportunity. Just comment in the chat. I'm seeing awesome, priceless, love it. I would feel pretty awesome. I would feel great, incredible, rewarding, incredible, because I can tell you from my personal experience, when you learn this 3-step process, you can drastically increase the number of people that come to you wanting to learn from you and wanting to buy from you and learn more about your products and opportunity. Another question, just curious, Heavenly, love it, Suze. What would it feel like to sell more products, work with more clients, and enroll more people, right? Maybe you've been in business for quite some time and maybe you've struggled to enroll people. What would it feel like if you could sell more products? Right? What would that do to your business? What would that allow you to do in your business? Would you finally walk across stage? Hey, Alice, would you finally, take your family, on a vacation? Would you pay a bill that's probably been hanging over your head for quite some time, right? What would it feel like if you could do that, right? If you could sell more products, rewarding, rank advance, I'd walk across my company stage. I'd be able to fire my boss. Totally, absolutely. What if you were able to do all this without spending hours in front of the computer trying to figure it out? What if you could do all of this without the fear? And I know there's some fear on the training here tonight. We talk about Facebook ads and people get a little bit scared, but what if you could do it all without the fear that you would be throwing money down the drain, right? I feel confident. I feel amazing. Incredible. My wife would look at me differently. Awesome. What would that be worth to you? It'd be priceless, right? I'd have my confidence back. I'd be successful. Awesome, awesome. So I can tell you, if you've ever struggled to generate leads and sales of Facebook ads, and you feel like you're missing something because you're not getting the results you desire, I know exactly how you feel, because in fact, I was there too. My first 18 months in business weren't the best, I would say, right? So I started the industry. I came into it. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. If you haven't noticed the accent or the sirens in the background, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I was working full time as a development director at a college. Basically, what I did was I fundraised for the college, right? Stuffing envelopes and talking to people and saying, hey, donate to the college, to alums and that kind of thing. I found the industry in 2013, and my first year and a half, I struggled. And how many can relate to struggling when you first came to the industry? Just comment in the chat. Let me know if you struggled when you first got into the industry, or maybe you're still struggling now. We're going to change that tonight, trust me. But maybe you started the industry and you struggled. I was there too. I struggled. I'd had no prior marketing or business experience. Alice says, absolutely rewarding, cool. I had no prior marketing or business experience. I came into the profession as a complete newbie. And initially, I was on a mission to make enough money so I could quit my job and focus on things that I was really passionate about, like music and traveling. I'm a classical and jazz trumpeter, and I run a nonprofit. And because I wanted results fast, I wanted to do things the fast way, and I got into paid advertising very, very quickly. And so when I did that, Mark Zuckerberg gave me the slap several times, and I had several Facebook ads accounts shut down. I wasted thousands of dollars on Facebook ads that got me nothing, no results. And I got shut down. And you can see below there is a little screenshot of one of my ads account that got shut down, right? Your ad account has been flagged for policy violations. Any ad you're running will been turned off, right? So I got it from Facebook like five or six times. And so, frustrated by my lack of results, I nearly quit in that first year of my business, right? Because I thought, I did the things my upline told me to do in the beginning, right? Made my list of friends and family, invited them to conference calls, webinars, and meetings. And that just wasn't my style, right? Everyone said no. I got set up at home parties and hotel meetings. So I was just like, it's not my style. I want to go to Facebook ads. And so I thought, I just, post some ads and run some ads, some product pictures and my opportunity website, and people would sign up. And that didn't happen. So I was ready to quit and give up. It wasn't until I discovered some secrets, and I invested in some coaching and training and learned a 3-step simple Facebook ad strategy that I'm gonna share with you tonight. And, it changed everything for me. And my life now is completely different, right? I fired my boss I don't say fire my boss. I left my job peacefully in 2016. In the past 2.5 years, in less than 2 years, I generated over 5,000 leads and generate consistent income through affiliate sales, my own product sales, private coaching, and consulting. I work with several clients one-on-one. I also work with some businesses to help them build their businesses using Facebook paid advertising. I now have extra time to hang with my dog, Snowy. You may hear her in the background. She likes to bark at the door, travel, and focus on growing my arts nonprofit. I'm a speaker, trainer, and coach, and creator of my own products, including a Facebook ads course and a course on Facebook Messenger marketing. And so getting these results in my business have allowed me to do some cool stuff. I'll be quick here, but get to hang out with my dog, speak on stage, train at local events, at masterminds. But more importantly, I can focus on growing my nonprofit arts organization, Travel. That's, if you look on the bottom right, that's me in Cape Town, South Africa, several months ago. And I don't share these photos, and that's the kids that I work with, my nonprofit in the center playing the drums. They're performing when Prince passed away. Spike Lee here in New York did a celebration of his life, and he invited our kids to come and perform. Now, I'm not showing these pictures to brag or boast, but really to share with you more than anything that you get to bring choice back into your life. Because just out of curiosity, what was your reason for getting into the style of business that you're building? Come in the chat, let me know what was your reason for getting into network marketing, affiliate marketing, starting your own coaching business, starting your own brick and mortar business. What was the reason for you getting started? Comment in the chat and let me know. I know for me, it was freedom, time freedom. I see Evangeline says time freedom to do whatever I want, when I want, with whoever I want. What was it for you? Free time, I see. What's the most important thing? Stop working 50 to 70 hours a week. All right, Lori. Freedom, right? Right? I see be my own boss, kids, more time with family, residual income, retirement. Thank you, Caroline. Get out of 9 to 5, right? Even if you didn't comment in, can you relate? Want to spend more time with my own pets? Awesome, Amelia. Even if you didn't comment in, can you relate and resonate to some of these, right? And so what I can tell you is what I'm going to share with you this evening can work for you no matter where you're at in your business. I see more time with family, residual income, no matter where you're at in your business. What I'm going to share with you tonight can absolutely work for you. It's worked for my students, my clients, and it's allowed me to have a pretty awesome past few years. And so here's what you're going to learn this evening. You're going to learn the 3-step Facebook ad strategy to generate endless leads and sales in the next 30 days. You're going to learn how to quickly build an audience of red hot prospects who actually want what you're selling, right? Isn't it amazing that you can craft an ad and target to people who actually want what you are selling? They're actually looking for that weight loss product. They're looking to travel. They're looking to learn how to generate leads. They're looking for a solution, right? It definitely is a much better process than out there, talking to every person and seeing if they have some pain that you can solve, right? I like bringing people to me. That's powerful. You're going to discover the 3 types of ads you should be running to get the best results. You're also going to learn my 3-step simple Facebook ad copy formula so you can build flawless ads in just minutes. This 3-step copywriting Facebook ad copy formula is gold. You master this and you're good. You're definitely set. I'm going to share with you how to read your Facebook ad results so you know how to scale up or scale back. And for some of you, I'll share with you a way to dig deeper with me into all of this and get my guidance to help transform your business in the next 30 days plus. All right. So does this work? Right? You're sitting there and like, all right, this guy's going to share with me some stuff. He's been talking a lot so far, but does this actually work? Right? So I'm going to share with you a screenshot. This is actually from a few days ago. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday of this week. Carrie's one of my coaching clients. Not sure if she's on, but she basically said, eek, got our first sale. Just started coaching with Antonio a week and a half ago, and we've made our first sale. It came in from a Facebook ad we were running, and boom, right? Imagine creating your first ad and getting a sale within a week, if not less, right? She writes again, update, this is on the 19th, right? Update, they keep coming in. Did you know that coaching can be applied to whatever business you want to do? Yep, learn new skills in Antonio, implementing, get results, boom. She has orders coming in left and right, which is extremely, extremely powerful. Another client of mine, Rhonda Scott Ford, 219 leads at $1.92 a lead, right? Would it be worth it? Let me ask this question. Would it be worth it if you could generate 200 leads at, let's say, $2 a lead, right? That means, let's put into perspective here, right? 200 leads at $2 a lead. That means you spent $400 for leads, right? $400 in Facebook ads. Let's say out of those leads, 10% converted, right? You got 21 business builders. Would it be worth, or 20 business builders, we do 200, right? Would it be worth $400 if you sponsored 20 people into your business? Comment in the chat below. Would it be worth $400 if you sponsored 20 people into your business? Let me know if that'd be worth it. Let's say you sold a product that was, every time you bought a customer and you got $100. Use that basic math, right? 20 times 100 is $2,000. I spent $400 to get $2,000. Well, I'm in profit $1,600. I would spend $400 every single day if I knew I could get $2,000 in revenue minus the expense and earn $1,600 in profit. Absolutely. So these are the kind of things you'll kind of understand as we go through Facebook advertising. So want to make sure you're in the right place before we dive into the content. If you are a network marketer and want to sponsor more reps and sell more products, this training is for you. Want to make sure that you're in the right place, because some people jump on webinars and they just like seeing training, right? Maybe they are looking for something and this is not what they want to get. So if this is not for you, definitely don't feel that you have to stick on, right? You're not obligated to stay here if you're not looking for what I'm going to be teaching on. If you're an affiliate marketer and want to generate higher quality leads and convert sales quicker, this training is for you. If you want to launch a new business or grow an existing business and you want to find the hottest ready to buy prospects, this is for you. If you want to maximize and automate your marketing and maximize your time and profits and save at the same time, this is for you. If you're worried about selling online because you've seen how almost everyone does it wrong, this is for you, because I'm going to share with you exactly a cool way to run Facebook ads without seeming like you're selling. All right. So what this is not and who this is not for. I want to make sure that everybody's clear about what this is and what this is not. Right. So this is not a pitch to get you to promote a business opportunity or a system that I'm part of. What I want for you is to stay focused on your business opportunity or your company or your products that you're passionate about, so that you can use these strategies to build your team, promote your products and services that you're currently a part of. So there's going to be no offer for you to join my team or my opportunity. And so if you're looking for that, you're actually not going to be able to get that here in this training. Now, similarly, this is not for those who want to do nothing and get paid. I got to be honest, I don't know of any push button solutions, but never experienced that in myself or heard of any such thing. And I don't know anyone that's ever created any long-term success with a push button solution. So this is not about that. What this is about people who are passionate about helping and impacting others and working towards their goals and making the next quarter, the next 6 months, the best 6 months, 9 months of the year. Now, here's the other thing. This is not going to be about being a cookie cutter marketer, right, or business owner. This is not about thinking you can do what everybody else does and stand out from the crowd and just continue to generate leads, sales, and prospects. Sorry, there's no copy and paste here. Not for me. This is for people who actually want to learn marketing, who want to think about their business a little differently, who want to utilize and leverage their time, work less while earning, and go against what some people consistently do on a daily basis. Now, I did share some numbers a little bit earlier about my results, but I'm going to say my results aren't typical because, the fact is most people do nothing and consequently earn nothing, right? This is about real people. It's about people who are serious about the business, ready to roll up their sleeves, get to work, and learn a method that can truly work for you. You just got to work it. Simple as that. And if you really think about it, right? Think about this like it's January 1st, right? People get so excited and fired up about January 1st and New Year's resolutions, right? How many of you guys got fired up about setting a resolution, right? Maybe you had a friend who's all fired up to get in the gym, work out. They're going to lose all this weight. They're going to be super healthy. They buy a gym membership. They're working out for the first few weeks of January. Then by February 1st, they're slowly backsliding, right? They're back on the couch, eating pizza and watching Scandal and Empire and Downtown Abbey, whatever shows are popular now, right? Then all of a sudden, it's November, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's November! Let me try to get back in gear. Let me run to the gym and try to get back in shape and kind of reach my yearly goals." Right? That's not what I want for you. I want for you, and I know that because you're still on here and still listening and looking at my slides here, that you're the people that are going to be fired up, who are passionate, who are going to take what I share here and go out there and get to work, who are open, who are coachable, and who are really want a different way to move their business forward, right? So is that cool? Are you guys, in the right place? Just comment yes, you're still with me. Let me know you guys are still with me and still alive and shaking. We're about to get into the content very quickly. All right, just give me a heck yes. Yes, we're here. We're live. We got our energy drinks. We got our tea. I'm seeing yes. Cool. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So whether you're building a coaching business, an affiliate marketing business, a network marketing business, or sell your own products, you have to have people to talk to or steady stream of leads coming in. And for me, the biggest struggle when I first started my business was finding quality people and generating leads. That's just what I struggled with. I followed my sponsor's instructions when I first started, right? Shared my products and business with friends, family, and coworkers, went to coffee shop meetings, had meetups and networking groups, and I failed miserably, right? Nothing worked. My family told me no. I got stood up. People walked out on me, even at coffee shop meetings that were scheduled. Like they walked in, they sat down, they looked at 2 seconds of the presentation and they walked out, right? And so I was frustrated by that, and I tried to move online. Shifted to Facebook, thinking that I could just put up some ads and people would flock to me and buy from me, and Facebook shut me down. Here are some more messages from Facebook saying, hey, we're shutting you down. That's one in the span of a year. I got shut down in June, in August, and in October, 3 times. That's only just one account, right? Well, not one account. That's one of the accounts that got shut down. So little to say, I was kind of frustrated and ready to give up and quit. And I said before, I discovered this formula that when followed, you could have an endless flow of leads and prospects. So let's get right to it. All right, so here's my 3 steps. Here's where you can start taking notes. So getting my ad account shut down taught me some things, I would say, right? Okay, so I'll get to those questions. Just remember those questions, why they shut down. I'll get to those questions at the end. So here's my 3-step simple Facebook ad strategy for endless leads and sales in 30 days. You ready? Get your pens out, and paper and pencils, whatever you're writing with. Oh, not there. I invested $10,000 in mentorship to learn the simplest, fastest, and most effective methods to launch my business from scratch. I took action, tested everything, discarded what didn't work, and kept only what does. I spent $2,000+ on training to learn this Facebook ads process, and let's get right to it. The first one is step 1, build a raving fan base. Step 2, deliver valuable content to that fan base. Step 3, promote congruent offers to that fan base. That's it, right? 3-step process. Webinar over. No, I'm just kidding. Right? So build a raving fan base, deliver valuable content to that fan base, and promote congruent offers to your fan base. Now, to answer your question, because it kind of relates to this 3-step process, why did I get shut down? I got shut down because I was running ads to an audience that really wasn't receptive to my ads, right? So what people typically do is they'll go to Facebook, they'll start up an ad campaign, and they'll run it to everybody on the planet. And everyone in the planet has no interest in what you are talking about. And so they either will hide the ad, they'll report it as spam. And so when you get many of those marks, right, people hiding the ad, people reporting the ad, Facebook will look at your ad account and say, this is like sketchy, shut down. Other things, promoting our industry is not favored very highly on Facebook. And so you have to be very careful about the language you use in your ads, because they can also be a reason why you get shut down. Calling ads, do I ever get shut down anymore? I haven't in a while, knock on wood. So it can happen. If it does, there's ways to get around it and start a brand account. So let's dive into step 1. Before we dive into step 1, though, you have to understand why you should advertise on Facebook. And I got to tell you, Facebook is powerful. I'm not going to walk through all of what Facebook is and the power of it, but just know this: there are 1.13 billion. There are more now. I think they're up to 2 billion, but those numbers are probably low. But there are lots of people on Facebook. And of those billions of people, a good majority of them access social network the platform on their mobile device. And the average user spends about 50 minutes per day on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. Think about that. About an hour of everyone's 1.13 billion people, an hour of that time is spent on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. What does that mean for you as a business? It's incredible, actually. We know that organic reach on Facebook has been declining for several years now, and right now, if you're running if you're putting any posts on your business page right now, it's probably down to zero. You're getting very little organic reach, and so you have to rely on paid advertising. And the other reason why you should be advertising on Facebook is because the targeting options are just incredible. You can reach your perfect prospect. So if I want to reach someone who lives in Kentucky, drives a Ford, and they like to eat croutons, I can find them on Facebook by targeting, right? So Facebook's probably the most effective tool out there for you to grow your business, create loyal customers, and generate leads and sales, right? And it's an incredible platform. But you have to understand why Facebook ads are brilliant and how you actually should be using them. And Facebook will do the heavy lifting for you, right? You just have to tell Facebook what you want. They have sophisticated algorithms that will serve your ads to the right people. If you don't tell Facebook what you want, Facebook won't know what you want. So for instance, if you ever been in the Facebook Ads Manager and you notice there are different options, objectives, and let's say you want leads for your business, right? I have had clients who've come to me, and clients have spent, tens, maybe even $20,000 on Facebook ads, and I look at their ad account and I ask questions. So you're running this ad here, right? Okay. What you want to get out of this ad? And they say, well, I wanted to get leads. I'm like, all right, you want to get leads, but the ad you're running is for engagement. What is engagement? Engagement means people are going to engage with this post. And Facebook is saying, oh, he clicked engagement. He must want more likes, comments, and shares. That's what he wants. So you have to be very specific and direct with Facebook and tell them what you want. Facebook, I want leads. So I'm going to run an ad that's going to generate leads. Facebook, I want more engagement on this post, right? I want people to like, comment, and share. Cool. Facebook will show this ad to more people who are likely to engage with the post. So tell Facebook what you want, and they will deliver it to you, guaranteed. Does that make sense? Tell Facebook what you want, and they'll give it to you, right? When you look in the Ads Manager, right, it says, engagement. Okay, I want engagement. Video views. Okay, I want video views. Leads. I want leads. I want traffic. Cool, give me traffic. Facebook will do what you want it to do, but you have to be very specific. Okay? Awesome. I'm saying yes. Great. Cool. Step 1, building a raving fan base. So you have to be very clear about who it is you want to target. One of the key reasons why Facebook ads typically fail is because people aren't clear about who they want to reach, right? They say they want to reach everyone. Right? And everyone, that's what your upline would tell you, your sponsor will tell you, well, everyone needs your product, service, and opportunity, right? Go out there and talk to everyone. Well, everyone may need to lose weight, but everyone doesn't want to lose weight. Everyone may need to eat healthier, but do people want to eat healthier, right? So you need to be very clear about who that audience is before you even start running ads. Because if you're not clear about that, your ads are going to fail. Your copy is going to be off. Your target is going to be off. And you're going to waste a lot of money. So identify your target audience. Then we create a Facebook ad to grow your audience. And there's two types of ads you can use to grow your audience. The one that I prefer is a Facebook Likes ad. Hands down. I'll show you why I prefer that in a second. But Facebook Likes ad. You can also do a Facebook engagement ad that works as well. And your time frame for this is weeks 1 through 2. So I'm giving you a 30-day blueprint for a Facebook ads strategy, spending $5 a day. So week 1 through 2 is spending $5 a day to grow your audience. Okay? So you're either running a likes ad or a Facebook engagement ad. But let's talk about identifying your target audience, because if you don't get this right, your ads are going to not do well. Okay? So here's some questions you want to consider when it comes to identifying your ideal prospects, your target audience. The first question is, who do I really want to help and work with? And you can't say everybody, right? Because if you say everybody, that means you're going to work with 17-year-olds to 65-year-olds. And think about this. The issues, the challenges, the language of a 17-year-old is going to be totally different from 52-year-old or 64-year-old even, right? And so if you craft an ad that's speaking in generic, you're going to speak to nobody, right? So be very clear and specific about who you want to help and who you want to work with, their age, their gender, where they live. Secondly, what are their biggest pains, objections, struggles, and fears that your product, service, or opportunity helps them solve, right? If you're in weight loss, okay, what is the main problem that you're going to solve for that 34-year-old woman, right? What is she struggling with? What are her biggest pains? What are her fears? And how does your product help that person solve those challenges? Third, what are their biggest dreams and desires in life? What do they want? What does life look like when they've achieved or they solved that problem, right? When they've dealt with the weight loss problem, what does life look like? And I'll give you an example on the next slide. Third, who are some authorities, leaders, and other Facebook pages that they follow, right? Because if they have a problem, they're looking at people who can solve the problem, right? Other leaders. So you want to connect with those leaders and use that in your targeting. Lastly, what books, magazines do they read, and what other interests may they have? Does that all make sense? Comment in the chat. Let me know you guys or ladies are with me. Or does that make sense? Understanding who you really want to help, right? Age, gender, what are their biggest pain, struggles, challenges, fears, right? What are their dreams? What does life look like when they solve that problem? What are their big aspirations? Who they follow online, the authorities, leaders, books, magazines they read, etc. Here's an example of this using a weight loss example, right? Who do I want to help and work with? Moms, ages 35 to 45, looking to lose weight. And I'll say more specifically, looking to lose baby weight, right? What are their biggest pains, objections, struggles, fears that my product, service, opportunity helps them solve? Well, weight loss, keeping the weight off, not eating healthy, emotional eating, fatigue, self-confidence, yo-yo diets, their clothes don't fit, right? What are their dreams and desires in life, right? They want to get back to pre-baby weight. They want to get their body back. They want to look good and attractive for their spouse. They want to be able to play with their kids and chase after them without losing breath, right? We know that, having weight problems and poor health can be devastating, even life-threatening, right? So they want to be there for their kids' milestones, right? Wedding, graduations, becoming a grandmother. They want to fit into their skinny jeans. Who are they following, right? What authorities, leaders, and other Facebook pages they follow? Well, Coach Mindy, weight loss, Jillian Michaels, Dr. Joss Axe, right? You can actually go to Google and Google tell you, what this audience is looking at, what books they're reading, what people they're following. Facebook as well. Books and magazines, what do they read? Clean Eating, Weight Watchers, Hungry Girl, Forks Over Knives, Eat Healthy, Lose That Baby Fat. And what this allows me to do is take these interests, these challenges, these struggles, and create a profile and use that in my targeting on Facebook. So when I create this likes ad, when I run this engagement ad and run it to this audience, it will connect with the audience I'm trying to reach, and I won't be flagged by Facebook. I won't get my ad account shut down because I'm targeting the right people, and I'm speaking their language. I'm providing them value. I'm providing them some assistance, some help, right? They're going to see me as the authority, right? Does that make sense? Let me know that makes sense, right? So creating a likes ad. So I got a few examples here of 3 likes ads, right? One is for a realtor, right? And basically she's saying, connect with me. You're hardworking, dedicated, creative, realtor professional. Let me help you find your dream and house got cut off when I was taking the screenshot. Very simple. We just started this likes ad not too long, a few days ago. Another likes ad. And this is simply to grow your audience, right? That's all it is, simply to grow your audience. Because the first step is build a raving fan base. It's another client. Dogs make my heart happy, right? Serving laughs daily. Like our page for funny memes, videos, and more, right? Simple. We started running this ad 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. 1,100 likes so far. This is my likes ad. Connect with me for the latest Facebook marketing tips to attract more leads, sales, and cash flow for your business. That's my likes ad, right? And so what are you going to spend for a like? Well, likes are going to be less than $1. You want to spend less than $1 for a like. For this particular real estate ad, we're spending about $1.13. I'm okay with that because it's very specifically targeted to a specific area, Dallas, Texas. So my audience is my pool is very small, so my cost is probably going to be pretty high. But this one here gets me excited because she's getting likes for 9 cents. 9 cents. So she's building an audience. We're building an audience, right? Creating a raving fan base, and then we're gonna promote to that audience, some interesting, engaging content. Then we're gonna sell to the audience some cool stuff, right? And she's getting likes at 9 cents. This is mine here. Again, likes at 46 cents. Okay. Likes ad. That's the first way you can grow your audience. Okay. The second way you can grow your audience is with a Facebook engagement ad. Now, I typically will not run a Facebook engagement ad with the specific goal of building an audience. I may double dip, meaning I'll run a different type of ad and then use this strategy to grow my audience. But I'm not going to run an ad just to get engagement, just to get likes, okay? Because it does require some time, right? So with this Facebook engagement ad, you would create a post on your page that is inspirational, valuable to your audience, and then you would boost this post to a cold audience, your target audience that we developed in that first scenario, the first few slides ago, right? So you create an ad, you boost it, then you would click on the people who've engaged with the post, meaning they liked it, they loved it, they ha-ha'd it, and then what pops up is this option for you to invite them to your page. Now, if your funds are low and you can't implement this entire $5 per day strategy, totally understand that. So you can actually create some posts that just run engagement ads like this, or when people comment or engage with your generic organic posts, you can just invite them to your page and grow your audience that way. But if you want to do this strategy, which requires a little bit more time, so you have to go in there manually, invite people, and Facebook will stop you after a certain number of invites to like your page. This is one way to do it, okay? Does that all make sense? Growing your audience with a Facebook likes ad, engagement ad. Yes. Sipping my tea. Awesome, awesome, cool. Step 2 is all about delivering valuable content. So when we say valuable content, what do we mean? Well, valuable content is simply things that educate, demonstrate, inform, or entertain. Simple as that. When you post things on your timeline, your news feed, does it do one of these 4 things? And most of the time, depending on your business, I think most of us here are either network marketers, affiliate marketers, or running a brick and mortar business, something like that. you're typically going to provide value that's going to address, provide information, share some tips, and provide some resources that your target audience wants. Remember, we did that in the beginning. We identified our audience, we identified what their pain, struggles, and challenges are. Now on our timeline, we're going to provide value to them. We're going to provide resources, tips, things that actually help them solve their problems, right? And you got to understand, obviously, as before, who your audience is, what their pain, struggles, and challenges are, and what their dreams and desires are. Because when you create content, you want to make sure your content actually hits on those points. Okay. So how do you create content? What do you talk about? Now, this can be in the form, and I'll talk about this in a couple other slides, but it can be in the form of a variety of different things: videos, status updates, images, blog posts. But what do you talk about, right? What do you say, right? What do you communicate to your audience? Well, tips on how to, achieve a desired result without a pain, right? Your audience has struggles, and we identified some of them in the example, right? Your audience has some pain points. They have some things they're dealing with. If you can provide some tips to help them overcome them, they will thank you for that. They'll be grateful to you for that. So think about tips that you can share to help your audience. Think about sharing someone's success story. A lot of people do these before and after pictures, and they're like, "Oh, look at Jenny. She was 500 pounds. Now she's 250. Buy the shake." Not really close, but not really hitting the money, right? Share with them how blank went from blank and got to the new state, right? Look at Jenny. Before she was, 200 pounds overweight, and just by making a few small adjustments to her diet, she's now at 175 pounds. That's it. No, like, hey, grab these pills or grab these shakes, right? Create that intrigue and curiosity. If you go to events, right? If you go any kind of events, you're on webinars, you're on this webinar, right? You can share your notes from training events or, webinars that you've been on. Just was on an awesome webinar where I learned, a 3-step simple Facebook ad strategy, spending only $5 a day. Want to see my notes? Or, here are some of the tips that he shared, right? Create that intrigue, provide some information, and people will connect with you. The key thing to remember here is that you don't have to be the original creator. You can report on what you heard, read, and learned. You're reading books, you're looking at magazines, you're online, you're on trainings, you're experiencing life, right? Share that with your audience if it's relevant, right? Share it with your audience. It's valuable. As long as it educates, entertains, informs, and demonstrates, you're good. So here's an example, right? So 5 tips to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days without working out. Who wouldn't want to do that? How my friend Mary got her body back in 30 days by making 2 small adjustments to her diet. 3 tips to help you improve your confidence when speaking in public, when speaking in public, right? 5 questions to ask a real estate broker before you sign on, right? These are things that you can talk about and share and I'll talk about this now. Actually, how you deliver content. You can share it in a status update, a Facebook Live video, recorded video, a blog post. Facebook has these. You can create notes where you can share content. But think about, what can I give away to my audience that's going to provide some value to them? And then what you do is you typically will have a call to action to a congruent offer, which is our next step. But you want to move them from just a consumer of content to actually them becoming a lead and them saying, hey, I want to dive deeper with you, becoming a lead or buying a product, right? Then you promote your content, right? So you create a status update, a Facebook Live video, a recorded video or a blog post, and then you promote your content by running an ad, right? If you did a Facebook Live video or recorded video, and you're going to run an ad, well, you're going to run an ad to get more views of that video, right? If you created a status update and you want to get engagement on that particular status update, you're going to run a Facebook engagement ad. If you have a blog post and you're sending people to that blog post or article that's off of Facebook, you're running a traffic ad to that blog post. All right. And this is for week 3, right? $5 a day ad spend for week 3. So week 1 and 2, you're building your audience, right? With a Facebook likes ad or an engagement ad. Week 3, you're running an ad to your content. Now, that's not to say that in weeks 1 and 2, you're not creating content. You're creating content, right, on your page. You're just not running any ads to that content yet. Week 3, we pick a piece of content that particularly has done well, maybe organically to some degree, and you run some advertising to that, whether it's a video, a post you're going to boost, or delivering traffic to a blog post. Make sense? You guys still with me? A lot of folks on here. That's awesome. Does that make sense, everybody? This is getting fun and exciting. So I'm going to show you some examples of some valuable content. All right. So here's one from Dogs Make My Heart Happy. Right. So simple. She's got a meme work. Yeah, no. Anyone else not feel like going to work tomorrow? Stay home with the dog, right? She got some engagement happening here. She could boost this post to her audience and get more engagement. The interesting thing about this one, though, there's no call to action, but I'll share with you what she can do and will do in the future with an ad like this, right? Facebook Live video, right? So this one is talking about a free 5-day Facebook ads challenge about Facebook video ads, right? So I'm going to run an ad to this audience. It's all about video, my Facebook 5-day challenge, right? This one here, I've picked this up today. This is a real estate one, a blog post about how do you find the ideal home size for your family. Here are 3 things to consider, right? Valuable content to get people to engage and consume some content from you. Step 3, promoting congruent offers. Promoting congruent offers. And you're probably asking yourself, all right, what's an offer, right? What's an offer? Anybody know what an offer is? I'll define it in the next slide, but I'm curious about what you think. What's an offer? Are you getting value so far? Just out of curiosity, are you getting value so far from this? Let me know. Because if you understand this philosophy around running ads, the setting up of the ad is very simple. It's not terribly difficult or techy, but you just have to understand the philosophy so you don't, when you do set up ads, you don't waste money. Right? That's the biggest thing people do, is that biggest mistake people make is they go straight to the ads manager and they set up an ad, not having a strategy, right? So offer, yes, a valuable piece of content, a PDF or ebook or phone console, exactly, Amelia. Something you want, something to buy, always great value. Thank you, Colleen, or engage in, absolutely, right? So promoting congruent offers is basically, a lead magnet or free offer you're going to use to generate leads and or a product or service you're offering. So you have to decide, right, before you start running ads, before you start putting money into Facebook, okay, what am I going to promote? What is my lead magnet? And what product or service am I selling? What am I selling, right? Because your goal is to get them from free to something for purchase, or getting them from some valuable content to a phone consult where you're going to sell them something, your audience something, right? Or getting them from some valuable content, some engaging content to a product for sale, right? And so you would then promote your offer through a conversions ad, a lead generation ad, or a messages ad, right? So decide, what is my lead magnet? What am I offering for free? What am I giving away that's going to deliver value to my audience on top of what I'm sharing on my page that's going to get them off of Facebook or get me their contact information so I can communicate with them one-on-one, right? What am I offering as a lead magnet? Or what am I going to sell? Right? What am I selling to my audience? And when you promote your offer, you're just using a lead generation ad, a conversions ad, or a messages ad. And this is the final week, week 4, right? Budget $5 a day, right? So week 4 is whatever valuable content that you created and ran an ad to in week 3, that whatever that call to action was for a free PDF, a doggy bag, a free coaching session, whatever that call to action was, now you're running an ad that's promoting that offer to your fan base and to your audience, right? You're promoting that doggy bag, you're promoting that lead magnet, you're promoting that coaching session to your fans. And here are some examples of lead magnets. This is a free Instagram training. Let's say I did a Facebook Live video where I'm talking about using Instagram. And I said, oh, I got a free Instagram training. You want to check it out? Click the link below or comment. Now I'm going to create an ad that's going to deliver this lead magnet as an offer to my audience. Here's another one. A free course, 15-year successful MLM vet turns to the internet and recruits 6 reps with a $5 per day Facebook ad campaign. Now I'm taking this offer as a lead magnet and pushing it to my audience in the form of a lead generation ad, a conversions ad, or a messages ad. Here's one that was done for Dogs Make My Heart Happy. She's basically promoting a dog carrier, right? So people that engaged with her content, her posts, are now potential customers and prospects for some dog products, right? So now I'm going to share this video of this dog carrier to that audience. Here's one for real estate, right? So basically this is a lead generation ad for people who are looking for properties. And I'm saying, hey, looking for your next apartment? Look no further. Here's the Jefferson Stonebriar Frisco, right? Sky Lounge, talking about the benefits of the property, right? They've got a swim-up bar, a pool with a swim-up bar, a Sky Lounge, a business center, state-of-the-art fitness and yoga studio, and much more, right? Pretty cool stuff. I wish I lived there. I'm just saying. Another one here. This is one I started today, actually, about Facebook ads. This leads to another offer. 3-step simple formula to create Facebook engagement ad for lead sales and enrollments for your business. Here's the offer. That's it. Are you guys getting value? Having fun here? Now we're gonna dive into the 3 elements of a Facebook ad. We've been going for a while here. I hope you guys are still up and about. I know it's getting a little bit late. Cool with me. Awesome value. Yes, cool. All right. So now the 3 elements of a Facebook ad. Now, we've created a raving fan base, right? By running a likes ad or an engagement ad and invited those folks to our page. We know who our audience is, right? Step 2, we've delivered valuable content to our audience and deliver valuable content consistently to our audience on our page. Step 3 is running a conversions ad that's going to bring people to an offer. We're promoting an offer here. When it comes to promoting the offer now, you have to craft an ad that hits on these 3 key elements, right? The likes ad is very simple. It's just an image with some text giving the benefit of why they should connect with you. The promoting of content and valuable content to your audience is just you promoting value, right? A Facebook Live video status update, no really copy necessary involved in that, just delivering valuable content, right? Now is here we have to implore and use these elements of copy. And so with these conversions ad, lead generation ads, and messages ads, you must apply these 3 elements if you want to be successful. The first element is the image. The image is key. The image the goal simply is to stop the scroll. You had me at first scroll from Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello, right? You have to stop the scroll. People are just scrolling through their news feed, their phone devices, and scrolling, and you have to stop them in their scroll. The way you do that is having images that stop them. Images with attractive people, especially women, even you. Animals work very well. Pets work very well. You want to have images that evoke some kind of emotion, evokes the emotion you want your prospect to feel, but kind of stops them in their tracks, let them say, oh, what's this about? Let me check that out. Graphics with less copy perform much better. So just an image of yourself or something that looks real is very, very powerful. And the key with the image is not to sell your product in the image. The goal of the image is simply to stop people from scrolling. So you want to startle them, right? Something funky, something cool, something crazy that gets them to stop. Then the second piece is your copy. Whatever you're going to say in the copy of the ad, which is the right above the image, has to be relevant and engagement. And I typically start with a question to get an implied yes that speaks to my audience's, pain, struggles, or dreams, desires, right? Something that's going to hit them. So in this one, it says, would it change your network marketing business if you were able to grow it without bothering your friends and family? Yes, I would like that. I would like to not bother my friends and family about my network marketing business. Let me read some more. Right. So start that initial, that first sentence with a question that gets an implied yes, or a statement that gets them shaking their head. Secondly, build rapport with a connecting statement followed by what you discovered. Right. So I just said that, ask the question, would you prefer not to, would change your business if you didn't have to talk to your friends and family? Yes, I would. I would say I was there too. I too was traveling from, meeting to meeting, dragging my friends and family, only to get home and they say, no, it's a scam, not interested. Right. So I'm making a connecting statement to that first question and developing that rapport with the person I'm trying to reach in my ad. And then I share what I discovered. Right. What did I discovered that allowed me to make a difference in the switch in what I was doing? And using words like today, this week, specific dates, builds and creates some urgency in your prospect and in the message here. And then you tell them what you're going to give them, right? So if you're giving them a lead magnet, if you're giving them a PDF, you're giving them a free coaching session, whatever it is, tell them what you're giving them and also talk about the benefit of what you're giving them, right? So if you're inviting them to have a 30-minute strategy session with you, right? What's the benefit of that strategy session to them? What are they getting out of that? Right? If you're giving them a lead magnet that's going to teach them, how to shed, 30 pounds in the next 30 days, well, tell them what that's going to look like for them. Tell them about what that is going to do for them, right? In terms of their dreams and desires. What pain is it going to alleviate for them? Okay. And the last element is a clear and strong call to action, and give them only one call to action, right? If you don't tell them what to do, they're not going to do anything. So tell them what to do next. Click the button, comment below, message me. I don't know, whatever the call to action is. Click the button, comment below, message me, call me, share this with your friends, give them something to do, or tell them what to do, because if you do not tell them what to do, they will do absolutely nothing. Although I will say, if you do have the call to action button where it says on the ad, learn more, most people nowadays know what to do. But if you're using if you're creating an ad without a call to action button, you definitely want to be very clear about what they should do next inside of your copy. All right. And so here's the 3-step. If you didn't catch it, here is the 3-step Facebook ad strategy, right? 30 days, roughly 30 days, right? So week 1, build your fan base. Facebook likes ad or engagement ad, $5 a day. Week 2, still building your fan base. Facebook likes ad or engagement ad, $5 a day. Week 3, picking a piece of content that you're going to promote to your audience. Facebook engagement ad, traffic ad, or video views ad. Again, $5 a day. Week 4, promoting congruent offers. And I want you to say offer, right? One offer to your audience. Conversions ad, lead generation ad, or messenger ad, $5 a day budget. Throughout these 4 weeks, though, you're still delivering valuable content to your audience. Just not running any ads to it. Okay? So building your audience week 1 and 2. Week 3, delivering valuable content. Week 4, promote congruent offers. And so you can do this. Imagine for a second that you did this for 1 month, and you start with $5 a day, and you gradually, increased your budget as you started making sales, right? So instead of $5, maybe you alter it a bit where you're building your audience, every week, right? That's the goal, right? Having a consistent ad running to grow your audience. So now you're running, the Facebook likes ad or the engagement ad every week for $5 a week. And now you shift your audience a little bit to your audience, but your ad spend to run ads for offers, not offers, but content, right? So now maybe you're spending $5 a day just on likes ads. So you're spending $1.50, right, for 30 days on your growing your audience, not consistent, right? And then maybe you say, okay, maybe 1 week I'm doing, all content, right? Or 2 weeks all content. And now the next week you're retargeting your audience or running the conversions ad, the congruent offer to your audience. So you can do some multiple different things with this strategy here, but this is the framework. You always want to be growing your audience. You always want to have like some kind of content ad going, and then retargeting people with an offer. I'm gonna get to questions in just a moment. And so, have you gotten value so far? I'll get to your question, Amelia and Laura, in just a second, okay? Have you gotten value so far? Let me know if you guys got value. Got a few more slides here, then we'll get to Q&A real quick. Seeing yes, tons, absolutely valuable. Awesome. So before we get to Q&A, you may be wondering, how you can use what I shared tonight, to get results. And how many of you love the idea of using the simple 3-step strategy to generate endless leads, sales, enrollments, clients, and customers for your business? Amazing, very clear, tons of value. Awesome. How many of you think it's a really cool way to just spending $5 a day, like you can literally transform your business in the next 30 days? Amazing, incredible. Yes, cool. All right, so you might be wondering how you can get some extra help from me. I am now launching a Facebook ads monthly group coaching program. It's monthly, intense, hands-on, intimate group mastermind training. Dun, dun, dun. So this program is specifically designed to help you earn more while working less, sponsor more reps, close more sales, make more money all in the next 30 days. And so if you want to leverage your time, instantly communicate with your best prospects who will buy your product and join you in your opportunity so you can focus on what you love doing all in the next 30 days, this is specifically for you. And here's what's included. So you're going to get a getting started worksheet that is a detailed questionnaire designed to get you examining your business and prep you for the upcoming group trainings. That's a $47 value. 2 monthly group coaching sessions, 2 to 3 hours. That's an $800 value. We'll unleash the power of the mastermind and fine tune your business through a collective effort. That has an $800 value. What it includes also is 2 30-minute one-on-one coaching calls. Speak with me live one-on-one so you can get all your questions answered, and I can help make sure you stay on track. That's a $400 value. You also get lifetime access to my Facebook Messenger marketing course. This is all about learning everything you need to know to create a successful Facebook Messenger marketing ManyChat campaign. that generates leads and sales. That sells on my website right now for $297. You also get lifetime access to all group sessions and the recordings. That's also a $297 value for everybody the opportunity to go back and review these business-changing sessions. And then 25 plus leads a month guarantee. So I'm going to guarantee that you get at least 25 plus leads a month in your business. Get results. Follow my leading. I guarantee you'll get or add 25 leads per month to your results. So here's a breakdown of what's included. It's sort of worksheet, $47 value, two monthly group coaching sessions, $800 value, 2 30-minute coaching sessions, $400 value, Facebook Messenger marketing course, $297 value. Again, that's on my website for $297 right now. Lifetime access to all recordings, $297 value, 25 plus leads a month guarantee. That's priceless. Total value $1,841. Would it be worth $1,841 if you were generating an extra 25 laser target leads per month for good? Would it be worth $1,812 if it condensed a minimum of 6 months of time, energy, and frustration? Would it be worth it if you were able to literally never run out of people to talk to in your business? Saying yes, yes, what? Yes, incredible, amazing, cool, super love it, awesome, great. Here's a breakdown again. Getting started worksheet, 2 monthly group coaching sessions, 2 30-minute coaching sessions, 5 Facebook Messenger marketing course, lifetime access to all the recordings, 25 leads a month guaranteed, total value $1,841. It's not going to cost you $1,841. In fact, it's more affordable than you think. Just 12 payments of $149 billed monthly, or you can pay in full, just $14.99. You save $289. To apply and get a bonus coaching call, again, this is on first come, first qualified. I'm only doing this with 10 people just because my time is limited. So the first, only 10 people, first come, first qualified, but the first 4 who jump on board and apply and are qualified will get a bonus coaching call from me, which is a $200 value, right? My coaching calls are around that. So $200 in value for the coaching call. To apply, just email me at antonio@thompson.com. In the subject line, just say group coaching, your name, your phone number, and when you're first available to speak, so I can make sure it's a fit for me and also a fit for you. So if you want to leverage your time, generate endless leads and people to talk to who will buy your product and join you in your opportunity, focus on doing what you love all in the next 30 days. Apply now for the Facebook ads group coaching. Before we get to Q&A, just want to say thank you, let you know how much I appreciate you for being on this evening. I know your time is precious, and I don't take it lightly that you made the choice to spend your time with me. Now that you've been through this training with me, you know Facebook ads is the fastest way to generate endless leads and sales and grow your business. And you know this is a ridiculous value. Take advantage of this incredible discount, claim all the bonuses, and let's get started on our journey together. And at this point, I'll open up for a Q&A. Again, here is the total value of everything you're going to get. Again, first come, first qualified. Go email me at antonio@thompson.com with the subject line group coaching with your name and phone. And when you're first available to speak, I can speak tonight. So if you're on it and you want to chat tonight, I'm definitely available. But let me go back to some questions here. I saw some really good questions that I didn't get to on Facebook Live and on the webinar platform. So Melissa asks, so when I target an audience, I keep it as narrow as possible, no broad audience. It really depends, Melissa, on the type of ad you're running. That's a very not straight answer, but it depends. We can talk more about that if you have more questions specific to your particular business, but it depends. Amelia asks, curious, can you share what dogs make me happy's call to action is or the lead magnet? I remember the community, but may have joined early and not follow the process. Okay, so dogs make my heart happy. Their call to action is simply products. So what they're doing is they're creating this fun, engaging environment, and they share. She runs an e-commerce store, and she promotes dog products. One of the things she promotes is dog products. So she's running an ad that sells that dog carrier that I showed you earlier. Yeah. Lori asked, do you run the same Facebook like ad for 2 weeks straight, or do you change it up? I actually keep the same Facebook likes ad running consistently unless it's not doing well. If the costs start to go up, I may shift it around. But if I'm getting 40-cent likes, I keep it running until it dies. Let's see, any other questions? What is a good number to have your audience size before you start focusing on boosting posts to the fan page likes? What is a good number to have your audience? I would say at least 100. Or at least 100 people on your fan page before you start running a boost post or kind of running content to your audience. I think in 14 days, if you're spending $5 a day, depending on your audience, you'll get 5 to 10 likes a day. So in 14 days, you'll have 140 likes ideally. So you should be good there, but about 100. Awesome. So on a like set, how those likes become your leads? Okay, so Scott's asking, how does a like become your lead? So when you you're building your audience up of people who like your page, right? And so you're going to run your conversion ads that are to generate leads to your fans, your likes, right? So if I built an audience up of 1,000 people, and I know that 1,000 people are all interested in, organic peanut butter, and I've been sharing valuable content about, organic peanut butter dishes or desserts with organic peanut butter, and now I'm promoting, organic peanut butter recipe book, right? I'm running that ad to my fans who like my page. So those will generate leads. Those will be leads from my page. People who raise their hand and say, hey, I want to learn more about some organic peanut butter recipes. Hope that makes sense, Scott. So make sure your fan has that content then. Yeah, so you make sure your fan page has that content. Yeah, so you want to be, so as you're growing your audience, right? If you go back to the slide where I share the different weeks, so week 1 and 2 is growing your fan page, right? With a Facebook likes ad or engagement ad. But during that time, you're delivering valuable content to your audience. That can be blog posts, articles that you find online, inspirational images, Facebook Live videos, and then you would run an engagement ad but a conversions ad that generates leads to your fan base. Cool. I see Erica just sent me an email. Awesome. I will connect with you and we will chat. Does that make sense, Scott? Cool. Any other questions? Oh, do I change my audience target per post? Since I do art, my product interest changes. Do I change my audience target per post since I do art? My product interest changes. I would, yeah, it's a little bit tricky there. What I would do, Melissa, is first think about who do I want to build, who do I want as part of my audience, right? So if you know that your product is, I don't know, give me an example of something you're going to be promoting in terms of your art. Let's say it's, I don't know, give me an example of a product interest that you would possibly have a different target for. You can hear my dog running around now. She says, the webinar is over, now I can run around. Angels. Okay, who would be your audience for angels? Who do you think? Angels and animals. Okay, who would be your target audience if you were promoting, if you were doing art for angels and animals? Yeah, maybe. So what you could do is you would just, with your particular business, I would probably switch up the likes ad every now and again then, right? Because if let's say you were talking about, let's say, animals, right? And your art was about animals. So maybe you want to target people who are art lovers, but also pet owners, right? That's one audience you would target with your likes ad, maybe for this month. Then next month, maybe you target, okay, I'm going to target art lovers who are also religious. And now you're promoting, religious art, right? So you just shift up your likes ad, but still run your art content ad and your conversions ad to your fans, because you never know, people who not sell, they may be on your page, they like your work, and they may not be religious, but they like your work. So that's what you can do there. That's fine. You can just shift up your likes ad, or if you know that you're going to be running, you're going to have artwork that hits these different areas, then you target in your likes ad, people who like art, a specific type of art, and they also are pet owners, they're religious, they're animal lovers, etc. I've promoted posts before and I've clicked on 8 and interest and gained over 110 people. Is that too broad? I've clicked on 8, 10 interest and gained. I don't think that's too broad. You just want to make sure that it's relevant to who you want to reach, right? So if you threw in religion, animal lovers, pet owners, and other different interests, and included they actually have a history or an interest in art, that may produce a larger audience. Again, I think with the with certain ad, you definitely want to, if you're running an ad to grow your audience, and this is very key for everyone to take note of. You want to have an audience of a little bit, about 500,000 people minimum, just because Facebook has more data to work with. So I would start with, unless you're in a very niche market audience that you're trying to reach, like if I want to reach people who love model airplanes or something like that, that might be very niche and not have a very large audience, and that's okay. But typically I want to look for an audience that's about 500 to 1.4 million, if possible, 500,000. Yeah, so if you want to apply for the Facebook Ads Group Coaching Program, go ahead and shoot me an email. We can have a conversation about your business, your goals, and see if it's a fit. I'm not seeing any more questions coming in. Absolutely, Melissa, no problem. I think. Okay. Yeah, no questions coming in. So last call for questions. Definitely come out. If not, go ahead and shoot me an email if this is a fit for you, something you want to have a conversation about, the Facebook Ads Group Coaching Program. We can have a conversation and see if it's a fit and go from there. But I appreciate you all for being on this evening. I truly value your time and hope this was valuable and helpful. Will the slides be available for download? I could make them available for download. If you send me, would the slides be? Would you want the slides? If I get a decent number of people saying yes, we'd want the slides, I'll do it. I don't mind giving the slides away. Yeah. So Deontay, just message me or email me, and I'll shoot you the slides. If anybody else wants them, just let me know. I'll shoot them to you. Yeah, I'll put them in a PDF, and you can take a look at them. I'll also have, there may be the replay. I'll send that out as well, so you can have that. So I'll do both. I'll send you guys the slides and then send out the replay to you all. And then, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, okay? Cool. So I'll send it out to everybody who attended tonight, and you'll get the slides and the replay. Everybody else who didn't attend won't get the slides and the replay. All right. That's what we'll do. Cool beans. So have an awesome and amazing Thursday. Let's take pictures of it all. Okay. You get slides too. Cool. Awesome. All right. So I'll get that out to you guys tomorrow morning. If you have any questions about the group coaching, definitely reach out to me. I'll be in touch with those who did send me an email and touch base, and we'll go from there. And I'll see you all on the next training on Facebook online, and have a great rest of your evening. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.